Hi everyone, so today we're going to look at factorising using the grid method. So this is the opposite to expanding a single bracket, okay? So if you want to look at how to expand a single bracket using the grid method, you need to check out my other two videos on expanding. But I'm going to do a quick recap on what expanding is anyway, because it's going to help us today to look at factorising using the grid. Okay, so when we expand, we're looking at whatever is on the outside multiplies by everything on the inside of the bracket. So we put the 5 here and the x plus 4 along the top, and we're going to multiply. So we're going to do 5 times x, which is my 5x, and I've got 5 times 4, which is 20. Okay, so my answer is 5x plus 20. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to do the reverse. What we're told is what's in the box, and we've got to figure out what's going to go on the outside of it, basically. Okay, so this time what I've got is 3x, and I've got 12. Okay, so I've got to figure out what is going to go around the outside. Okay, so let's have a look up here. Each part has been multiplied by 5. So I know that 5 goes into both of these parts. Okay, so that's what we've got to figure out, is what would go into 3x and 12. Okay, so what number divides into 3x and what number divides into 12? Well, 3 does, doesn't it? So 3 is going to go by here. Okay, so then what I've got to think about is it's 3 times something and 3 times something. Like here, see, it was 5 and 5. I've got 3 and 3. So what would I multiply 3 by to get 3x? Well, x. So this is going to be x. And what do I multiply 3 by to get 12? 4. So it's going to be 4. So my answer this time is what it would look like in the bracket. So the 3 would go on the outside and this would go on the inside. Okay? Right, let's have a look at another one. Okay, so we've got 4x plus 20. So I've got my 4x and 20 on the inside. Okay, so I'm looking at what number goes into 4x and 20. Now there are 2 numbers this time. I've got 2 and 4. Okay, so 2 goes into both of them, but 4 also goes into both of them. I know that 1 goes into them both, but you're never going to use 1, okay? Because it's not going to do anything. So which one do I choose? Do I choose the lower or the higher? Well, of course, you're going to choose the highest common factor. Okay, so the highest common factor of 4x and 20 is 4. So 4 is going to go on the outside. Okay, so it's 4 times something, 4 times something. Okay, so 4 times what gives me 4x? X. 4 times what gives me 20? 5. So x comes up here and 5 goes there. So our answer is 4 lots of x plus 5. Now, one common error that people think is that the number that goes on the outside is the number in front of the x. That is not true. So I'm going to do one more example with you, and I'm going to show you that that is not true. So we're going to do 6x plus 15. Okay, let's draw my grid out. So I've got 6x and 15 here. So if we're going off my theory that it's the number in front of the x that would go on the outside, if I put 6 here, does 6 divide into 15? No, it doesn't. So that's why it's not always the number that's in front of the x. Okay, so we're looking for the highest number that goes into 6 and 15. The only number that there is 3. Okay, so 3 goes into both of them. So I've got 3 times something, 3 times something. Okay, so what would I times 3 by to get 6x? Well, we definitely know there's going to be an x. And what would you times 3 by to get 6? Well, 2, so it's 2x. So 2x goes by here. And then 3 times what makes 15? 5, so it's a 5. So my answer on this one is 3 lots of 2x plus 5. Okay, now you have a go at a couple of questions. If you got any problems, just drop me a message.